Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we'll be talking about Robin and Ruan Mei, or more specifically, who's better. My ongoing series where I just talk about who's better based on my opinion, where I talk about what they're good at, their strengths, weaknesses, and all that stuff. And I pick who's better based on my opinion. But for this video, I'm gonna try something different compared to my other videos. Instead of talking about everything about them, like their strengths, weaknesses, I'm just gonna talk about what they do and how they compare to each other in their best teams. And since they both harm me, obviously the logic can go just get both of them or use both of them basically. But for the sake of this video, I'm still just gonna compare the two and pick which one better based on my opinion, of course. And of course, if you like what you see, wanna hit the like button and sub to my channel because we're very close to 800 subs. That would just be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's get started now, shall we? For when she sprouted her angel wing, she looks sick. Alright, the similarities, both are two 5-star limited harmony units that both specialize in buffing your damage. Both these characters are very sought after for how much buffing potential they have. They legit make any team you put them in freaking insane. And for that reason, their pull value is extremely high because foreign support are universal, can always be placed in any single team. Especially now because after Robin, legit DPS after DPS after DPS are coming out. Which doesn't really help with the oversaturation of DPS allegations, but at least they look cool at least.
The plum blossoms bloom and wither, and I occasionally catch a scent of loneliness.
I'm gonna quickly touch on this because I think everyone knows what she does, but the people that don't, for one, her skill. It boosts your speed and the break effect effectiveness. And break effect effectiveness is basically doing more toughness break than usual. And boost damage bonus. The technique is actually pretty sick because for one, it gives you the E automatically. But in simulated universe, it does that, but also, depending on how much simulated universe card you have, it can take away the enemy toughness bar completely away. And not just a little, like a ridiculous amount. So like when you choose a final boss in simulated universe, you can legit take away all the toughness and leave that thing on legit life support basically. And for the ultimate, it gives you the rare damage penetration, which is basically like true damage basically. And when you trigger the weakness break on the enemies, it put this little cherry blossom on the enemy's head. Then you pop the break effect 2 times, the first time from your character that broke the shield. And Ruan Mei will pop it as well, and when the enemy get delayed for the first time, the enemies will get delayed again if the ult is active. So the ult just buffs you up and also give you some damage mitigation with how she can just push enemies back even further. And like with all her buffs she gives, she pretty much so universal, she can legit be fit in any single team you place she in. And to this day, she still holds up as one of the most sought after characters in the game. Like when her rerun comes, that rerun is gonna sell like hotcakes basically. But she does have some problems. The fact that if you don't have either recharge rope or memory of the past, you may have some problem trying to get Ruan Mei ultimate. On another downside, if you someone like Kimiko who always want to be breaking shield constant to trigger a follow attack, she won't have the best synergy with character that really want to break your shield, but there's only a few characters and you can pretty much just put Ruan Mei in a different team basically.
Don't be afraid. Look here. It's a bird.
Okay, for Robin's skill, she increased damage bonus, and that skill gives a lot of damage bonus. The technique basically make all the enemies follow you without attacking you, so like in simulated universe or Farming, you can basically cluster them all together. But you mainly use it just to get back more energy for Robin. And then you have Robin ultimate, which basically advances everyone forward, boosts attack as well, and have these synchronized attack when your allies hit the enemy. And it has a base 100% crit rate and 150 crit damage to it. And Robin entered this contest state where she basically starts dancing, and while she in that state, she had base 90 speed. She will be immune to all types of debuffs, and while in the contest state, if your ally hit the enemy, she passively gain energy, so you can set up a next rotation, so it's easier to get Robin ultimate back. And also, she has a lot more in her kit because for one, in her passives, she buffs the whole team crit damage, and also she can buff the whole team follow attacks. So you know what that means? Another genuine buff, let's go! but she does have some downside, which is not bad, but at the same time it is noticeable. Though you can play she's skill point positive, the fact that she gets so much more energy due to her talent making her get even more energy than usual if you use her skill. And if you're playing she's skill point positive, she might not be able to get a burst back that often, so kind of encourage you to use Robin's skill much more. So she could also be skill point negative, but that's just small thing, just manage your skill point properly. And for unit that does fall attack, that'll be such a good upgrade for your damage. But even without that, as a universal buffer, she still gives insane amount of buffs your damage bonus, buffs attack, your crit damage, she's still very good. And yeah, that's about it.
Where is the home I miss? Only remembered in drunken bliss.
Alright, so thing to consider, right? Because for one, obviously both of them are like considered really high in full value because of how broken they are for their buffing potential. And if you pick them up, you will never have any type of regret because of how good they are. But also they're very different in like their best team because for Robin, she's really good for units that does follow attacks. While Ruan Mei really good in DOT teams, especially with the Black Swan Kafka team. And like break effect team with like break effect effectiveness, like when Boodle comes out, that will be something else. But for the amount of buffing both of them can do, legit, both of them are legit universal. Like you can put them in any team basically. Like Hoya really try their best to make them as different as possible so they are still worth pulling. To a point where you can basically just get both of them.
Living a golden experience. My life too lit, it's delirious.
So my final thoughts on who's better between Robin or Ruan Mei. Well, for one, both of them are extremely broken and legit. I can see argument for both sides. But I think I'll go Robin, not because Ruan Mei is worth it yet. For all the parkour that happening, legit, everything Ruan Mei can do, Robin can do it just apart from the DOT team because that crit damage buff does nothing. But that 50% damage bonus and boosting attack can still help DOT teams and also advancing them forward as well. Like they're different but also similar at the same time. So what you gonna do about it? But also Ruan Mei is still freaking broken. So if you ever want to rerun and you don't have it, go get it too. Well, actually, honestly, if you see any 5-star limited harm unit that's on the banner, just go for it because you know it's broken and it's gonna be worth your time. And yeah, that's about it. Because with all that said, I think that everything I want to talk about for today's video. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure. And let me know what I should do next. And let me know what you guys think about this. Hey, cause I really respond to all my comments. And make sure to follow me on all my social medias in the description or the pinned comment. And join my Discord server and be a part of my community because it'll just make me a happy boy. So just do it for my sake, won't you? But also, one last thing. If I sound more gloomy than usual, I kind of feel more tired than usual. And I've been posting less and less, but I'll try to get back in the swing of things eventually. I still got so much grinding to do on this platform, it's not even funny. And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.